Hey, welcome back to Pio Thoughts. This time, we are going to be answering questions. I hope you guys are doing good, actually. I'm sorry I got right into it. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a great week. In all honesty, besides all the jokes, I hope you guys have a great week. Because my goal, remember, my podcast is here to make you happy. So if you're ever having a crappy week, I want you guys to know, Thursday, 7 p.m., which I don't know if I told you guys, that's what I'm trying to do. Every Thursday, 7 p.m. My goal is one day someone goes, oh my God, this week sucks. But this Thursday night is going to be fun because Pio Thoughts is coming out for another episode. And it will be. And hopefully I'll make that last a long time. So today, I was thinking we can do a question and answer. So I got this website, and it's called 21 Questions to Ask a Girl. So most people ask questions regularly. So I was like, you know what? Why don't I switch it up and do it for a girl and see how much it applies to me? So let's get straight into it. 21 Questions to Ask a Girl. What are your secret skills? Girls love to talk about themselves. And besides, being well presented, this question will be an excellent opportunity for them to brag about themselves too. Whether you like a question or not, it is surely one of the good questions to ask a girl. Do you like this tone, or does it just make you want to punch me in the face? Like, I feel like sometimes I can make a tone that's annoying. Hi guys, my name is Joey, and today we're going to be... People are just like, I'm going to punch this kid. So, what are my secret skills? I'm really good at ping pong. I don't know if I told you guys, but I am I was actually president of the ping pong team in the ping pong club in high school. I know, I'm a jock, guys. Like, I'm so cool. But basically, we had this ping pong club, and actually, the way it was I don't know if I should say it now or if I should make this for another podcast. You know what? Oh, I already said it in the first podcast. Never mind. All right, so basically, for people who don't know, I said in my first podcast, I believe, I came into this club. Actually, I started soccer. So my high school was 7th to 12th, and I started soccer because that's my childhood sport. Realized then, 7th grade, that I actually was trash at soccer. So I finished soccer the season, hated it, and all of a sudden I look at ping pong, and I see people playing ping pong. I'm like, I have no idea how to play ping pong. I don't know anything. So then I'm like, you know what, let me give it a try. And the teacher who was in charge, who was actually one of my dad's close friends at school, because my dad was a teacher there, and he was like, sure, join. And then all of a sudden he was telling me how to play and all that stuff. It was a club that was every Tuesday and Thursday, and I was going every Tuesday and Thursday to every single club. I was so happy to go there, to the point where it's a ping pong table. So the club itself is Tuesday and Thursday, but you can still take off the table and play. I would play almost every single day. And I remember my dad would pick me up, and he'd be like, come on, let's go, because we lived in, I don't know if I should say where, but basically we live a good ways away from our house, the school. And basically, at a certain time, we leave at 2:45. Yeah. After, I would play until 3:30, but sometimes I want to play till 4, and my dad would be like, okay, well, now we're going to start getting into traffic. He wants to be able to leave at least before 3:30. But I loved ping pong to the point where I would kind of beg him to stay so we could just play a little bit longer. And it went from not knowing how to play to just playing all the time, and it was something I loved. I was friends with most of the people there. And when I say that, I mean... Sorry, I meant to say most of my friends were from ping pong club. And all the way till junior year, I decided to take to another level. And I basically I wasn't the president at the time, but I decided to our president sucked, no offense. Our president was trash. But basically, I tried to take the ping pong club to the next level, and I contacted a bunch of other schools because I was in a Catholic school. We looked in the Catholic League and all the schools in there and tried to see which ones had ping pong clubs and who was willing to join and join and connect with us and we can play. And I actually set up an entire tournament, and there was barely anyone who played ping pong because it's ping pong is not like soccer or something. This is just a club. And we found 3 other clubs who were willing to join. They came all the way to our school, and I had this whole tournament set. It was this really cool thing. And then senior year, I did more. And what's funny, I think it was senior year. I don't think it's junior. I think it was senior year. I did it again, and they were busy at the time, but there was one school who came, and it was an all-girls school. And what's funny with that, we're an all-guys school, too. When they came, they did not know how to play. It looked like they were trash. And I can already tell what was happening. They're like, hey, we're going to see a bunch of guys. And they're like, oh, my God, really? Let's go. And they're like, wait. But it's a ping pong tournament. They're like, oh, here's I found a ping pong you need a ball, too. Oh, here you go. We got it. Don't worry. We can do this. Let's try it. And they did not know. But, I mean, honestly, this club is not... we get competitive, but at the same time, we, joke around. We will have games where people are playing with each other and going crazy, and then some person goes, I'm not that good. Is it okay if I play? And I'm like, bro, it's okay. It's okay. And I would, play with a bunch of people. I had this one kid. I love him. I don't know if I should say his name. He's an asshole to the freshmen. I love him, but he's an asshole. And not an asshole where he's, a bully. No. No one thinks he's a threat. He's not. He's this cute little kid, but in ping pong, he'll try to show off that he's cool. So he'll go to a freshman, and he'll start spiking the ball. And spiking is basically when you hit the ball really hard. If you ever seen people go, wah, wah, and the ball will go hard. He will do that to the freshman. He goes, that's just how the game is. And I'm like, what are you doing? This kid's a freshman, or sometimes we've had 7th graders, because, it's also middle school with our high school connected, which don't talk to me about that. That was annoying. I did not realize why everyone hated me when I was in 7th and 8th grade until I was in high school. They're assholes. But, I ended up just becoming the president, and I was really good at it. And then once I got to college, I stopped. I'm also really good at swimming. I think I told you guys before, junior year, I decided to join a swim team. Never knew how to swim. I didn't know how to swim. By senior year, I was better than an average person. I wouldn't say I'm better than the average swimmer, but I'm better than the average person at swimming. So those are my 2 skills. I'm also really good at Super Smash Brawl, which is a Wii game. I used to play with my cousin all the time. He would whoop my ass. Cheater. And, it's just not fair. He would know all, the cheat codes. Not the cheat codes, but he would know the moves to spam. And he would do the same move, and it was just so annoying. Other than that, I can bake really well. I'm really good at baking. I can bake a cake. I can bake cookies. I'm good at making eggs. I can make cereal. I'm an amazing cook, as you can see. Oh, I can make steak sometimes when it's not burnt. When I don't make it raw or burnt, and if it's not raw or burnt, and I made it, it's perfect. Let's keep going. What was your favorite childhood toy? Wait, let me just look and see where we're at right now. We are already 8 minutes in. Okay, so I'm trying not to make this too long for you guys. What was your favorite childhood toy? My favorite childhood toy, it's not really, I wouldn't say I have a toy, but I did have a book. And I had this, I don't know where it is right now, but it's this little child's book, and it was this armadillo. Here, let me maybe see if I can search it up. Armadillo birthday book. Let me see where it is. What did I click? Armadillo birthday book. Okay, here we go. Okay, it is called, dang it, it's not here. I don't know what they were. I'm pretty sure they were armadillos, but, man, armadillo, happy birthday. I can't find it. Nope. Okay, well, it was his birthday book, and it was really adorable. What I did was I would read the book to myself or have my mom read it when I was younger right before my birthday came all the time. It was just like a tradition where I did it and did it. And it was very nice. I love that book. I really hope it's still there. My mom wanted to sell it one time. She's like, oh, let's put it in your garage sale. I'm like, no, don't touch that book. It's my book. So there's that. What was the best gift you've ever given to someone? By far, best gift I've ever given someone was Ashley. I gave her that snow globe. Hopefully, if I'm able to do it, I'm going to put a picture of the snow globe right on the video. I don't know if I can do that. If not, then it's basically this golden snow globe. You would see, I feel like if I told you guys, you would think it's stupid. Like, you got her a snow globe, that was dumb. But it's not just that. It was like imagine I got you a cup. Okay, a glass cup. No one cares. Why would I get you a glass cup? But you paid $150 for a cup that was amazing, which I didn't pay $150. But imagine you paid $150 for a cup. That cup's going to be amazing. Maybe it'll have gold on it. Maybe it'll have this. And then it'll look cool. But if you're just thinking of a regular cup, it's stupid. So like a snow globe, you can get a snow globe for $5, $10. It doesn't matter. But this snow globe was different. It was literally like all metal. It was gold on the outside. There was details in it, like when you churn it. It was good quality. Nothing breaks. Good quality when it churns. And then you see And by the way, I say churn. Just want to let you guys know that that's okay to say. I don't say turn. No, I say churn, okay? I churn it around. So the train churns. The train. I just realized how dumb that sounds. Whatever. The train churns all the way around as the music is going, and then there's like this things on the side that like starts. There's so much detail into it, and the actual thing is this snow globe, and it was just such a great, and it was big too, and it was just such a great snow globe. It made her cry too. So it was literally the best thing ever. I love stuff like that. Like I like when you look at a fine like delicate piece, something like a snow globe or something like anything like glass or very fragile. I like that kind of stuff. Okay. What is the most embarrassing thing that happened in middle school or primary school? So I'm guessing primary school is like elementary. So this happened, I believe, 4th grade? I believe it's 4th grade, if not 5th grade. One of the two. Basically, might have been 4th grade. Valentine's Day. It's hilarious. It was Valentine's Day. I was not feeling good the entire morning. And I was like, I don't feel good. But I was like, I kept trying to tough it out. I'm like, I don't care if I don't feel good. It's Valentine's Day. It's going to be fun. We're going to get candy and everything. And then right before Valentine's Day, you're about to pass out the candy. I told the teacher, I'm like, hey, is it okay if I go to the bathroom really quick? And then she goes, I'm like, I don't feel that good. She goes, oh, it's okay, yeah. As I'm walking to the bathroom, all of a sudden, I'm by all the backpacks, and I just threw up. Completely threw up a lot all over one kid's backpack, and that kid I'm friends with, and he actually goes to my school, and it was just terrible. And then I went to the bathroom, and someone helped me clean up, and it was on Valentine's Day, which was really cool. That was the good thing to see on the day of love. All right, what would you grab if your house was on fire? Oh, what would I grab? I mean, obviously family members. I would grab family members. If they're not family members, I don't think I can get the turtle. I mean, how would I get Shelly? Like, you know what I mean? I have to get the tank. I'm not getting the tank. That'd be too hard. I would, honestly, there's nothing really too crazy I would get. Maybe, like, I don't know if it sounds bad. I might just get my laptop, get my phone, and then whatever else I can grab. Just like those things. And I'm trying to think what else I would get. I would get that's it. I mean, I don't know if that sounds bad. Maybe I would get the microphone because Danny and Justin gave it to me. Plus, it's very like nice. I might even get this is hard for me to think about. Yeah, probably that laptop, phone. Maybe I would get the sign that Ashley made me. The one that's the one that has my name on it. Okay, let's keep going. Oh wait, I didn't even get to read this one. That is a good way to figure out her life priorities. Maybe she is someone who is blind to things, so it would be good to know what and why they are important to her. Maybe she will give you the perfect explanation for how she would act in such circumstances, and that could make you happier than what your expectations were. What is your destination for the trip of your dreams? Trip of my dreams, this is assuming we're going to a romantic thing, like honeymoon. I'd want to go with Ashley and go to Italy and maybe even travel the rest of Europe. But if I had to choose one place, Italy. I don't know where in Italy, but I'm sorry, but I'm sorry, but as I'm recording right now, a text just comes up, and one of my friends he said something gay to me. Okay, I'm not gay, I swear. You guys, if you get to know me more and more, you're gonna think I'm gay, but I'm not. I just look and sound and act gay. That's it. Other than that, I'm good. Like I just look and sound and be and say it. I might be gay, but yeah. I'll keep like looking, like I'll be with friends, and all of a sudden I go to a guy like, "You look good," and she goes, "Can you stop? Can you just for 1 second be straight, please? Please, you're really annoying me right now." And then she's like, "Do I look good?" I'm like, "Yeah, but not as good as this guy." She's like, "Can you stop? Can you please stop? You're embarrassing me in public." And so, yes, what is your destination? It would be Italy. But if it was a guy's trip, this is my other dream. Me, Danny, and Justin, we go to Colorado for like the summer or something like that. Which hopefully we're planning, if it works out, we're planning probably June, something like that. Still confused about what to ask a girl? Ask her this question. Besides, that you'll find out whether your desires are similar because your sweetheart would think you want to travel with her, and it's always tempting to girls. Okay, when you were little, what did you want to be when you grow up, and do you still want to be it? When I was little, I wanted to be a fire truck. No, I didn't. I wanted to be a fireman, and I would always, or a train conductor, but I think my first one was a fireman. So I wanted to be a fireman, and I would always watch these fireman like VHS tapes when I was like very little from the library, and then all of a sudden I ended up watching trains. Trains and fire trucks were like the two biggest things I loved, and I was that one kid, fire truck, and I'm like, yeah, fire truck, and then little by little, I ended up becoming more into being a scientist. I really wanted to just be a scientist. I didn't know what kind of scientist. I just wanted to be a scientist. And like a robotics scientist, which is more of an engineer. I don't know what I was thinking. And so that was scientist. And then later on, I think in like the beginning of high school, or maybe even middle school too, I wanted to be a dentist for the longest time. And then right when it became like junior year, I chose software developer, like software engineer, stuff like that. So, no, it's not the same. You'll find out what her life's ambitions are. Perhaps she was achieved what she, as a small girl, set as a target. Such seemingly silly and childish questions can help a lot to know what kind of person is in front of you. If you got stuck... Oh, let me just check the time really quick. I don't want to take too long for you guys. Okay, we're good. If you got stuck in the elevator and was forced to listen to only one song, what would it be? Oh, man, does that have to be a song? Okay, I don't know if you guys ever heard this song. I don't know if I would like this song either. This is a creepy, creepy song. But, or maybe I wouldn't want this song. Okay, there's a song that kind of repeats over and over again. Here. So it's from American Horror Story. Here, let me see. This is what the song is. Nope, not this one. Here it is.
Dominique et Nick s'en allaient tout simplement, routier, pauvre et chantant. En tout chemin, en tout lieu, il ne parle que du bon Dieu, il ne parle que du bon Dieu. À l'époque où Jean sans terre d'Angleterre était le roi, Dominique, notre père, combattit les albigeois. Dominique, Nick, il s'en alla tout le monde, oui, chantant. En tout chemin, en tout lieu, il y a du vin, du bantou, du bantou. Certains jours, un hérétique par des ronces le conduit, mais notre père Dominique...
But, okay, sorry, that took too long. Basically, the thing with this song is that it repeats forever. It literally is like a continuous loop. It's very creepy, and I don't know what they're saying. But it's like, it perfectly goes to the Dominique, and it, like, you never know when it kind of ends. And so if you listen to it, like, it's not like, I'm trying to think of like a song. I don't know. Whatever song, and then it continues, and then it goes back to that song again. And you're like, okay, well, it's repeating again, and then it does it. You want to loop it. Probably not what I want anymore. Now it sounds creepy. I think what I would want is a Christmas song. Probably one with no words, maybe. And it would be... Maybe it would be Dominic. I mean, because I'm not doing it for days. I'm just stuck on an elevator for a little bit. It would either be that, or it would be a Christmas song. Like, I'm trying to think which Christmas song. Carol of the Bells. That's my favorite Christmas song, so it might be that one. Yeah, I would choose that one, or Dominique. Maybe Dominique, I think. Just to see how creeped out I would be. Okay. What was your worst job? Kroger, courtesy clerk. It sucked. It was trash. It wasn't the worst job ever, I'll be honest. It was just, what I hated was I was a bagger, and I had to be a bagger because I was 17, I was underage. So it was a bunch of people who are underage with people who are mentally challenged, which they're okay. It's just, sometimes like when you're dealing with customers, they all of a sudden start freaking out, and you gotta try to calm. You don't calm them down. The supervisors do, but it's just they start freaking out, and you get scared. Like, whoa, like they'll be like, I want a bag. Like, you want a bag? And I'm sorry if I'm being offensive, but it's scary. All of a sudden, they're just like, whoa. And one time the guy was like, what would you like, man? Oh, sir. And like he freaked out, and I'm like, okay, you got the wrong gender. I'm sorry. Like, don't freak out, and they just freak out, and then sometimes I have to do a shift, so you have to tell a person, hey, you're up to do this. The person will be like, you're up to do. I'm like, Jesus, can you calm down? I'm sorry. Like, they'll just yell at you. But what I hated was you have to clean the bottle room. You gotta go out in the heat. When it was like July time, it was like 97 degrees, something like that. And we would have to take the carts out, and it was so hot that it was crazy. But we would do an hour, but because it was the summer, it was 30 minutes, but it was still the hottest. Oh my God, I was like drained. It was terrible. But what was your worst job? It would be Kroger. Interesting stories are horrible bosses and colleagues. Okay, I don't know why I'm reading this. What is the best advice anyone has ever given you? 2 advices, I would say. My mom told me that it doesn't matter when you fall or how many times you fall. It matters that you keep getting up and you're still standing and you're still going to your goal. And the other thing is, and I think of that a lot to keep me determined. Danny gave me this advice, and he said happiness is a choice. And he says you have to always be able to choose happiness. And then actually another podcaster that I listened to, he said your perspective, what does it say? Your attitude is, no, your perspective is your reality. It's what you make it. And I know that's not one advice, but that's like the thing. It's like you have to keep a good attitude of things because that's what you're probably going to be. When I started trying to focus on being happier because I was getting stressed and angry all the time, my life became happier. When I choose happiness and I try not to be angry all the time, or I try not to be, and I told you guys, I'm not angry man. It's just you just let things bum you out. When you choose happiness, you get happier. And if you don't let things take you down, if you let things keep you down, you're never going to rise up. Okay, what social game was your favorite while growing up? What's a social game? If love is born between you and you become a couple, you will never be bored. If nothing else, you're going to entertain. Your favorite social game, love quotes. What's a social game? I don't understand what a social game is. A social game. What is social game is your favorite? I don't know what a social game is. Like, is that just a sport? Because it would probably be ping pong, maybe. No, maybe football. I don't know what that is. If it's like a party game, then party game would probably be spoons. I love spoons. That would probably be my number one. People don't like playing spoons, but I love playing. Everyone just gets crazy and they'll just catch a spoon. Now, let's keep looking. If you could live anywhere, where would it be? I would stay in Michigan, but I would want to live with a lot of land. I want to be somewhere where I'm about 20 minutes from the city, but I'm not in complete farmland. I hate that. I don't want to be like, and I live in the city right now. My family's all like city, but Ashley kind of lives a little bit like out, like they'd probably be about 30 minutes from like downtown. And I want to be about 20 minutes from downtown, still close, but still quiet enough where like, let's say I'm driving 9 to 5 job and I'm getting crowded in traffic. By the time I'm getting close to my house, there's barely any traffic. I don't want my house to be close. Like imagine you live in downtown LA. You are literally always going to be crowded. You probably driving to your house is going to be more crowded than wherever you came from. I don't like that. I like to just, it's like getting out. Like it's kind of like you're smushed in with people. Let me just leave. Let me leave everything else. Let me just go somewhere with a lot of space where I can stretch my arms, where I can be quiet. You know, because the one house at Ashley's backyard, and we were just listening, like we were having the bonfire, and we were just listening to music. And I think at one point we turned off the music, and I'd listen. You can hear owls, you can hear like the fire crackling, and that's it. Like you don't hear a lot of cars, and I'm okay with cars driving by, but when it's like honking and you hear a lot of people talking, sometimes you just want quiet. So that's where I would want. And I like Michigan. Everyone hates Michigan. They're like, oh, the winter is terrible and all this, bro. You're telling me you'd rather live in Florida because there's never snow. So you'd rather celebrate Christmas with no snow? You're a psychopath, and I will pray for you. If you think it's okay to celebrate Christmas without snow when half the songs are about snowy, what is it called, White Christmas and all that stuff, I'll pray for you. Don't worry, because there's something wrong, obviously. If you don't like snow, there's something wrong with you, and we'll pray. Okay. How do you treat people who annoy you for no reason? You just punch them right in the nose, and it clears everything up. No, how do you treat people who annoy you for no reason? You just try to look positively. And this is something I struggle with. If someone's being mean to you, you got to think, why are they being so mean to you? maybe it's not even personal. Maybe they're mad about themselves, like about their own situation. They don't know how to take care of it, you know? Because you'd feel kind of like a dick if you're yelling at someone. You're like, you're so mean. And they're like, yes, but my parents got divorced. And you're like, oh, shoot, I just yelled at that. But you never know. You take the benefit of the doubt. And so what you gotta try to do is just think more positively and go, it's not about me. There's nothing wrong with me. And if there is something wrong with me, then you gotta be like, okay, well, let me just look at it and fix it. You always think of criticism as positive reinforcement. That's how I try to think of it. And I'm saying this, but it doesn't mean I follow it without struggling with it. What would you go out with me? I'll go out with every one of my viewers. Just have to follow me. The question is, will you follow me? Like, would you actually date me? I wouldn't do it. I tell Ashley all the time, you should not be dating me. There's so many better options out there. I mean, look at me. Come on. I annoy her. I'm weird. There's so many more benefits, but she just doesn't listen. Okay. What have you learned from your past relationship? Just be who you are. Don't care about who... I mean, we're like a good couple. Me and Ashley are a good couple. So I dated another girl. It was like a long distance. We dated for about 3-4 months. It wasn't like too long. You know, we met about, I think, 3 times or so, you know. It wasn't like a serious relationship, but it was a really good relationship. I would say it's kind of like dating / like a really good friendship. And we like, you know, she was a really cool person. It just broke off because we were like, okay, long distance is getting hard. But we still liked each other. And something I learned from there was, like, I was always self-conscious about who's looking. Like, is it weird that it's long distance? And I think about it, I was happy at the time. She was happy. That's all you got to think about. Are you growing in the relationship? Are you happy? There you go. Are you happy, and are you becoming a better person? And I was. And then I started dating Ashley months afterwards, about like half a year or so. And same with Ashley, you know. Oh, is it good that I'm dating her? Or is it weird? Or, you know, should I be dating? Because, like, I'll overthink stuff because I'm like, what if this? And you got to just think at the end of the day, are you happy? Is this making you a better person? And I'm always happy whenever I'm with Ashley. Do I feel like a better person? Yes. She makes me a better person. I feel happier. I think about better ways to deal with stress. I deal with, like, whenever I get stressed about something, she's there for me. And that's all I can ask for. What is the most important thing that guys should understand about the girl? And it seems that they do not understand. Now, I can't answer this one, but I can tell you right now, I don't understand anything. Don't say stupid things. I say so many dumb things to Ashley where she'd be like, does this look good on me? I'd be like, no. And then I don't know why she's mad. Yeah, it looks bad on you. Makes you look fat, actually. Yeah. Why are you getting closer to me? Why are you going to hit me? Why did you hit me? I'll ask those questions, you know? Why are you look angry? Why are you not talking to me? And then I'll go, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I'm very dumb, but with a good heart. All right. Who is your best friend? My best friend, I don't know if I can count. Like, Ashley would be my best friend when it comes to, like, it's different. Like, I have, like, 3 people, I would say. 4 people. My mom I would consider my best friend, kind of, because she's like my mom, you know? She's very close to me. But then I would consider my best friend when it comes to, like, relationship, who's there for me. It's Ashley. She's kind of my best friend. I hang out with her all the time. Justin's my best friend because we've been best friends forever, and we still have that connection. We know each other. We have that chemistry. Where I think out of all best friends, he's my biggest best friend. He's the guy, like, he'd be, like, I don't know, he'd be, like, the one that's there. Like, if I had to choose a best friend, I feel like it would be him. Then Danny's also my best friend, but he's more of a big brother. He's more of a role model. He's there for me. Any of them are a phone call away. But Danny's the kind of guy who gives me advice. He's there to look after me. He always asks, how are you doing? If anything's wrong with me, he's there. If anyone was to hurt me, Danny would be the number one out of all of them to, like, no, my mom can whoop some ass, that's for sure. But Danny would be there, and he would, like, fight anyone. He would hurt anyone for me, you know? So each one has their own things, and I'm very happy and blessed to have someone like that. Now, would you like to change something about me? I like to change everything about me. First, I'm not funny. Second, I'm pretty ugly. Third of all those are lies. I'm the most funniest, handsomest person ever. Okay, let's see. With what phrases were guys trying to conquer you with? What? This will make you laugh a lot, and it will be clear to her that she's dealing with a humorous guy. A good question to ask a girl, which you definitely cannot afford to miss. What are we talking about here? What phrases were guys trying to conquer you with? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means, but I am good with pickup lines. I don't think I told anything to Ashley. We just started dating. I really don't know. Yeah, no, I don't remember any. I'm not really good with phrases. No. All right. What does your name mean? It's Joey. I don't know what that means. There you go. It's an unusual name. It's fun fact, in Arabic it's called Yusuf. So I mean, there's that. I mean, it doesn't really mean anything. I don't think so. Oh, baby kangaroo. What am I talking about? It means baby kangaroo. Yeah, and I pretty much act like a baby kangaroo. Everyone puts me in their pouch, and they're like, "Okay, come here." No, but I'm gonna go over there. No, Joey, come here, and they just put me in the pouch. They're, come here, come with me. Okay, if you could jump into a pool full of something, what would it be? It says she can say anything. A pool full of money, candies, stuffed animals, and this could be sufficient for you to deduce what kind of person she might be. Well, if you could jump into... Do I get to own whatever's in that pool? Because I would pick money by far. Why wouldn't you pick money? But if it's just regular, I mean... Into a pool... Maybe of Skittles? I feel like it would be cool to jump into a pool of Skittles. Yeah, I think I'd pick Skittles. But if it had to be water, though... like if it had to be liquid... Gatorade? I would say maybe Gatorade. I would say Gatorade. Yeah. How many more are there? Wait a minute. It says 21 questions. Oh, 30 questions to ask a girl. But then this was 30 questions to ask a girl. That's weird. That's a little weird. Wait, let me just check really quick and see. Which perfume do you use? My favorite perfume, actually, is Versace De Eau Toilette or something. De Eau Toilette. But it's like Versace Essence or something. Here, let me see. Versace Esu Cologne. Issue. Oh, I just put Versace issue. Et du Toilette. Oh, he found it. Versace Man Eau Francais by Versace. That's my favorite cologne. It's my favorite. I have actually the same one that someone gave me, and I also have a miniature version. I don't know where I got the miniature version, but I have it. Where did you buy that pretty dress from? Honestly, this pretty dress, I got it, I think, from Five and Below. Yeah, I got this from Five and Below. Where did you get your hair done from? Great Clips. You are so intelligent. Which school did you attend? I don't know if I can say that for right now. Did you get your awesome sense of humor from your dad? Part of it. Most of it, no. It's more... Part of it's from my dad. Part of it's from my mom. A lot of it's just from me. Some of it's from Danny. Some of it's from... A lot of it's from Justin, I feel like. And just most of it from me. Which style icon do you follow? I don't. Your skin color is smooth and flawless. Pretty brown. Do you work out regularly? I try. I mean, honestly, I've been working out lately, and I'm not trying to show off. It's because I told you I don't work out that much. But now I've started. I'm doing it almost every day. I'm probably doing it like 4 days a week. If not 3 days, but I'm trying to do like 4 days at least. Okay, do you read a lot of books? I've been reading a lot of inspirational books. Like I read Happiness is a Choice. I forgot by who. And then Danny gave me this book. I forgot. It was like the 5 Gifts. And then I'm also reading this book, How to Podcast. The one I showed you in a few podcasts before. Do you learn music or are you naturally gifted? I don't know music. I like your company a lot. Pio Thoughts podcast? You like that one? I like it too. Can I hang out more with you and get to know you better? No. I like your personality. Can we be friends? No. Isn't the weather good to have a nice cup of coffee? I don't like this guy. I don't like him. What do you like doing the most over weekends? Homework. Do you look a little off. Thanks. Would you like to get an ice cream of your choice? No. Your bags look heavy. Are you talking about my titties? 'Cause thank you. Can I call you when I feel like hearing your voice? That's very weird, I feel like. I don't like that. Can you help me out with this homework assignment? That I can help you with. I am weak on this subject. Would you mind teaching me? If it's chemistry, I don't have it. The seat beside you is unoccupied. I am new here. Can you show me around? I have tickets. What genre of movie do you like? Oh, genre? I would say my favorite genre might be maybe action movies. What subject do you like the most? Probably coding. If that doesn't count, then math. Would you go out with me? It depends on your allowance. Who do you consider as an inspiration in your life? I told you my 4 best friends, my parents, my closest friends. What is your favorite color? Now this is a hard one. And who do I love the most? Okay, who do I love the most? I told you guys already who I love the most. Out of everyone, probably my mom, Ashley. I just love the most. But to end it, what is my favorite color? Now, this is a hard question because I like this blue. This is the microphone blue. But at the same time, well, you can't see because of the green screen, but my laptop, my MacBook cover is green. I like green, which is even weird because when I get straws to mix coffee or whatever, and there's red, green, yellow, I think there's blue, I will get green whenever there's a test day because green means good and passing, so I will get the green. I don't want to get red. I'll get that on different days. But if I get a car, my dream is to have a truck. I probably would want a black truck or a red truck. If I was to get red, if I was to get a car that wasn't black, I would get red by far. But if I was to wear a shirt, maybe I look best in blue. If I was to get wallpaper, blue. So I can't choose a certain color. In most of it, if I had to choose one color, and black counts, because a lot of people think black is not a color, which I don't, Picasso, calm down. People just telling me it's not a color. Listen, if I can choose a car in different colors, and one color is black, and one color is white, and one color is gray, it counts as a color, okay? But it's the absence of color. You're an absence. I hope you become an absence. But that is my colors, and these are all the questions. So hopefully you guys like this Q&A. Maybe I can do another one if you guys like. Tell me which podcast you like the most, which themes you want me to do. Maybe if you have one in mind, just let me know. So this was a good episode of Pio Thoughts. Follow me if you're listening to me right now. Watch me on YouTube if you want to watch me. If you want to continue listening, or you're watching and you want to listen. Spotify is my biggest one. I'm on Apple Podcasts. I'm on Google Play. I'm on, I think, Bleaker. I'm on Radiohead. I'm on all these other smaller ones, but the biggest one is Spotify and also Apple Podcasts. I don't use Apple Podcasts too much. I use mostly Spotify. But whatever you guys want, follow me on there. And also follow my Instagram, @PioThoughts. If you want. I'll see you guys later. Bye.